Well, I don't know if this will be interesting to anybody, but uh, I'm going to keep posting all the flying things I do on this channel. And if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it, I guess. But recently I've been getting into a game that really reminded me of my childhood. And that game is called Project Wingman. And it reminds me a lot of uh, Airforce Delta Storm, which was a title originally for the first Xbox. I loved the crap out of that game. It was just realistic enough to be challenging, but it was relatively speaking an arcade shooter jet game. So that's what I'm going to be playing today. And if you like, I guess, playthroughs, then this one's for you. So, despite being a member of the glorious PC Master Race, I am playing on a pleb controller, just because it reminds me a lot of Airforce Delta Storm, which was an Xbox game, so Xbox controller. So basically, we are mercenary fighter pilots in a time after global, I think it's hinted that global warming caused this massive catastrophe.
Our contract with this backwater place is just about to come to an end. And, well, thank God. I don't mind a tropical vacation every once in a while, but it's not very glamorous, considering we're here to work. Anyway, one last thing before the defense minister releases our contract, and we move on to bigger and better. Hitman team, you haven't gotten all that much airtime this deployment, so you're taking point with this operation.
We have confirmed the location of the Burlock Privateer headquarters off the coast on the southwestern edge of the Jesta Island chain. They're a mercenary group like us who unfortunately have turned to outright piracy. According to surveillance data, we have determined that they are the culprit of the recent high-profile hijacking of the Federation-registered cargo ship May Lynx. The May Lynx is supposedly carrying volatile cargo belonging to the Federation's Department of Global Energy and Sustainability Office. Nothing specific from the Federation contact about the cargo, however, our orders are to retrieve it if possible, or to neutralize it if we can't. Attempts to negotiate for it have turned up with nothing, so we're going in. Hitman team, you are to approach the island from the south along with support and establish control over the area. Your objective is to eliminate any surrounding anti-air and resistance on the island. After that, secure an LZ for our operator group Ronin to ascertain the cargo. Once Ronin lands, maintain air superiority until the next stage of the operation is determined. Be aware that the Burlocks have other Merc pilots on tap, so enemy reinforcements could be a factor.
Normally, we'd stay out of contact with any Federation-adjacent taskings. But this is the last thing we need to do for our current contract, so I'll let it slide. Two birds with one stone. Easy enough, right? Now get to work. Dismissed.
All right, aircraft selection. Pretty interesting. This is obviously a MiG-21, but they list it as a T-21. And then you have the TF-4, which is a Phantom, MG-21, SV-37. You know, it's like SK-25, Sukhoi 25. FD-14 is Tomcat. Actually, I think we'll go for let's see. I'd like to get something that can do anti-air and anti-ground. Well, hard to beat a Cold War favorite. So we'll go with multi-lock air-to-air missiles, which are basically like AIM-7s, I guess. A heavy gun pod, and more multi-lock anti-air missiles. It's exotic. We'll pick that one. Yeah, so you've got typical Sidewinder style missiles that are shorter range, but they do lock all aspect and they do hit ground targets. So, like I said, more arcadey, but you'll see it's pretty cool. So I've got control of pitch, roll, and yaw individually, which which means all the flying actually has to be done. It doesn't just track for you.
Hitman 3, comic punching in. Hitman 2, copy you clear, Galaxy. You gotta let us loose. Just about, Diplomat. Hitman 1, take your flight on this vector until you start to see targets on the IFF. You are free to engage. Lead the way, Monarch.
Hey, Monarch. How about we watch this mission? I wouldn't mind staying a few more days out here.
I have you on record saying that, Prez.
Don't be a snitch again, Galaxy.
Oop, somebody got him.
Monarch and Prez, ready to roll?
All cog, engaged. Rack 'em up and knock 'em down. Get the speedboats rolling. We have attackers inbound. How the hell did we piss off? This is where we actually Galaxy moving. Fast movers on this. Don't sweat it, Ronan. Hitman is cleaning them up now. Away. Missiles away.
I missed all of those. I do appreciate how realistic the aircraft models are. They didn't have to, but like they put the speed brakes in the right place. You know, they actually go to afterburner. Not all of them have afterburner.
Launch missile. Missile is tracking. Missile on the way.
Get those guys on the ground before they become trouble in the air. So this is really cool. The multi-lock air-to-air missiles, if your plane carries a bunch of them, as the name implies, you can lock a bunch of them. It's a cool feeling. I got 3. Oh, the guy's shooting at me. the aiming reticle, the pippers moving around as I change too. That's pretty good. Decent realism.
Wingman team, stand by until Ronan gives the all clear.
This wasn't much of a fight, Galaxy. I think we're fine by my mark.
Ronan and Galaxy, we've got eyes on target. Looks like some sort of chromium containment chamber. Reading says it's unstable. That bodes well. Copy, Ronan. How much is present? Enough to keep an airship bound for the year, according to our sensors. It's not anything we can carry out of here. Right, one moment. Putting the contact on the line.
Clean the scene. Everything you've witnessed is confidential by Federation decree. Destroy it.
Copy that. Ronan, exfiltrate. You heard that, Monarch? Highlighting a new target on your IFF. Blow it when they're out. You, Galaxy. You clear it, man? Positive tone.
Miss? Oh, it was on the other side of that ship.
Pull the trigger!
Now let's get out of here.
What the hell? Whoa! I felt that in my teeth. Oh, damn, Monarch.
Objectives complete, Hitman. RTV at your leisure.
So this world is run by substance called cordium. It's kind of nuclear-ish, you know, super high power, but super explosive. And yeah, that happens.
Hold that thought. We've got inbound from due north. Same bearing as before. Fighters approaching the flight to your direct south. Flash ident or we will flag you as hostiles. Easy. Flashing IFF. We're just the help, and by the looks of it, went to the Barlow Posey. You hired by those mercs in the fort, bud? Past tense now, I guess. We got no beer with you. It's your business, I'm sure you guys understand. Put me on, Galaxy. This is Assassin 1, call sign Kaiser. I'm the leader of the Sicario Mercenary Corps. We do understand your situation. Sorry about losing your revenue stream, gentlemen. But you know how this business goes. Don't sweat it. We're about to break off and go west anyway, towards Cascadia.
Cascadia.
Yeah, haven't you heard? Civil war against the Federation. Some rogue Cascadian ambassador's been island hopping, dropping off contracts and information all day. Eh, rebels need bucks, I need a job. Master Goose want me at that locked on. You see, that's a team name that sounds fun to have. Right, boss? Boss? Civil war in Cascadia. Interesting.
The money came through from this contract, and our opportunities in this region have just about dried up. If no one objects, and your contract with Sicario is still in effect, pack your bags. I looked a little into the Cascadian situation, and I believe we'll make a little something of ourselves there.
So there you go. Project Wingman. Episode 1, Level 1, whatever. It's an interesting game. Hope you liked it, and I'll be posting more. Hopefully I don't lose a bunch of subscribers for this like I have in the past when I post video game content, but this channel's about everything I do that has to do with flying, and this is one of them. So have a good one. We'll see you next time.